Howdy Connor, happy 2016. Welcome to the first juggling lesson in this tutorial. Anyone else who finds this is a juggling tutorial series for my nephew, but you're welcome to watch. So since you already know how to juggle, Connor, at least the very basics, I'm going to start just after that. But just so you know, juggling is defined with 3 objects. It's defined as 6 catches, 8 throws. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So that counts as a true juggler. If you can do that, that means you are by definition a juggler and have juggled. So for this first video, I'm going to take what I've seen you do, Connor, and sort of clean it up, I guess, between the videos and the little bit that I've seen you juggle. So one thing I've noticed, so this is called a cascade, right? The very most basic juggling pattern. And one thing that you want to do is when the previous ball is at its highest point, that's when you throw the next ball. So it's sort of like this regular pattern. Kind of has a nice rhythm to it. What I've seen you do is sort of delay the next throw until the previous ball is almost at the hand, right? So as the ball's coming down, you wait, then throw. Juggling is a lot about timing. Like you're gonna fit a trick in, like a body throw, like behind the back, going to the leg, or there's a lot of patterns that deal with precise heights of throws. So if I'm throwing like this pattern, for example, very specific heights for each ball and timing for when the balls are thrown. So it's important to get that down early. So instead of waiting till the last second to throw the next ball, you really want to throw the previous ball throw the next ball when the previous ball is at its apex or its highest point. And that should stand true for a lot of things. It's a very general rule that you're going to want to follow. Another thing is throw should come for the basic cascade from the outside and then the inside. So you throw from the outside, start on the outside, throw from the inside, catch on the outside, travel into the inside and throw. Right, so it's sort of this scooping motion in. And one important thing about that is that if you drew, like it all stays in the plane that's sort of in front of you, right? So if you draw a line on the floor, it's about the width of your shoulders or maybe a little wider. All the balls travel along this line or this plane in space, like a mime uses, but it doesn't actually go forward or back in space. It's called the wall plane, which makes sense. I need to work on my mime. If you got a tutorial for that, let me know. An example of not doing this is if I'll turn to the side. Now my wall plane is this direction, right? And I make this sort of scooping motion from forward to back, right? Which not only is it a lot more work to kind of do that weird feeling because it's not really that natural, it's really going to screw you up later down the road when you're trying to learn more and different tricks, because it doesn't really compute with a lot of the ways different tricks work, like this sort of thing, or even just making the outside throw, which is going to be one of the first tricks I'm going to teach you. If you're doing this scoop motion, that's already going to confuse you and screw you up, right? So those are things I want you to work on. And then in the next video, we'll talk a little bit about the first tricks you're going to do and ways to learn juggling in general. Just like the basic framework to build upon. So if you learn a trick from me or somewhere else, you know how to build up to doing it all the way. The reason I'm sort of talking like that is because I don't want to overdo it with vocabulary, but there are words to describe everything I'm saying, whereas like the difference would be, I could make one outside throw, but like this is the reverse cascade or outside cascade. And there are ways to describe all that, and we'll get to that. But for now, clean up your regular cascade pattern, just like this. And how about a joke? So, what do you call a fish with no eyes? All right. Didn't say it was going to be a good joke. Until next time, stay warm.